Hey guys, it's Andrea, and today I'm coming at you with a plan with me in my Aura Stella A5 wide planner using the Aura Stella A5 wide inserts. I am using the Pride Pool Party This kit to celebrate Pride Month. I just thought that this kit was obviously perfect. It's still available in shop if you want to pick it up. And I just love all of the colors and everything in the collection. It was super fun to work on it with Jess, Kittenish Jess. And I also pulled in some munchkins as well as this really cute like rainbow quote sheet from Simply Beautiful Plans I've had for a while. And I was going through all of my stuff just looking for different add-ons for different kits for the next few months. I actually went and did that recently. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyways, I have a Sparkly Hollow Rainbow Luxe bundle from Caress Press, and I thought that worked really well with this set. But anyways, I have recently been going through my kits. Like I plan out my kits as the kits come in. So like sometimes I'll like think about the future, like if I know I have art that's like not printed yet, but for the most part, as soon as I like am done with a new release video, I'll just take the kits that I want from that and put them in the slots that they go in. Normally, I don't really plan the foil until I get to the week, but recently what I've been doing is for the like 2 months-ish, like I did it 2 months out, is I've been picking foils and like add-on things like little quote boxes and stuff in bulk, like whenever I'm just feeling it. And I really like doing that so I can kind of like take my time and like look at things and not just be like rushed whenever I'm sitting down to plan for the week. Like, oh, what foil bundle do I want to use? Kind of gets me in the zone. Also, I can like lay out all my foil bundles and like look at them with the different kits and be able to kind of pair them up better, which I've been loving using foil bundles. And I've been trying to use one every week. I do want to mention that I do want to do some kind of like a la carte type situation because I do have some, I have obviously Sparkly Hollow bougie boxes, which we don't currently stock in shop, but I want to do a day where I have those available as well as, it's spooky, it's thundering. It's been like raining and thundering so much recently. Anyways, but those, and then I also want to do maybe Lavender Hollow as well, just like, and Champagne Lights just as like a stock up. So if you like those foils and use them a lot. And then I also do have, I think, Lavender Hollow and Champagne Lights mini icons. So I kind of want to do like a little, like one of the releases, I can have some of those up for you guys to purchase if you want to stock up and do that because they're like my favorite foils and I feel like I constantly need more of them. I actually have individual albums for each of those foils because I just love them so much. So I do want to do a video on those and some of my other organization. I've just been kind of focusing on catching up with my plan with me's first, and then I have so many video ideas of like organization and different planners that I want to use. But let's go ahead and go into the week by week, day by day, not by week, what? Anyways, this week I was 15 weeks pregnant, so I went ahead and put that in with the little munchkin week flag situation. And then on Monday I went to work, so I marked that with a flag. I think that's a really cute way of marking it. I used to do it a long time ago, but I also used one of the new Dymo label printers from the shop in the like multicolor colorway. Did I really? Did I just put that on the wrong side? Do I correct myself? I don't know. Nope. 2 character stickers on the right side. What am I thinking? But I put in that I just cuddled Bennett for a little while this morning after I got back from work. And then this week I worked on kits hardcore. I had a bunch of custom art that needed to be finished as well as needing to do reformats. I think I did 4 Halloween reformats, 5 Halloween reformats. I don't know. I had a lot I wanted to do with those, so I just busted out kits this week. It was funny because our production list was getting like real slim. There wasn't like a lot of art coming out, and then all of a sudden our production list is real long again, which is the way that we like it, so that we're always busy. And then I put Bennett to bed this night and did the whole nighttime routine, and then I did get chocolate cake from Buffalo Wild Wings. I just love chocolate cake like a lot. It's a thing. I just love it. And then we watched 90 Day Happily Ever After, which I love, hate, have that kind of relationship with. But I watched it this night and I mark that with one of the Once More with Love collab mini icons, which I just feel like I use these so much now whenever it comes to little things or even the larger ones, putting them with like a layering item on like a fancy label. I can't live without these icons. They're available in the 5 foils, and then in foil bundles there are a selection available of the smaller ones as well as the larger ones. And again, I just feel like the foil bundles right now, like it's the perfect format. I use so much from them, but I don't feel like there's nothing I really would add. And then also I feel like I get a good amount of the foil look through the bundle, which in next week's Plan With Me, which I already have finished filmed, I'm so excited. I use the Pool Party. Was it the May monthly? It's like really like bright and colorful. And I use the Star Rainbow Sparkly Foil. Oh my gosh. It is so pretty. I paired it with the Mystery with the orange foil, which I was going to use. And I was like, oh, I'll pull in a little magenta. I'll pull in a little this, pull in a little that. And then I was like flipping through my foil bundles because I was doing my thing where I was like looking at everything. And I was like, but this rainbow actually matches perfectly, which didn't think about it prior, but like the orange is great. But the rainbow, I was like, oh wow, okay, we're using rainbow for this, because I have trouble pairing rainbow with kits, but I honestly think that if you haven't used that foil with it, save the orange star, Halloween, it's perfect, fall, it's perfect, or like literally anytime there's a kit with orange in it. But I think if you have rainbow foil and you've been itching to use it with that kit. It looks so good. You guys will see next week what I'm talking about. On Tuesday, I just cuddled with Bennett for a little bit, and then I think that Nick, I don't know where Nick went this day, but he was doing something. So I think he was like working on maybe packing the other house or something, but and then Nick's dad came over to help do something else, like hang something, I don't know. But I made lunch for everyone, and I think it was just like tacos and like toast. I don't know what that even means, but apparently that's what it was. And then we had a CB2 delivery this day, which was like a bunch of stuff that we had been waiting on. Mostly like decorative items. Decorative? I don't know. And then we just kind of hung out, and I made cookies. I don't remember what kind of cookies they were. Maybe Nick made cookies. Maybe I did. Maybe I did make cookies. This was like a couple weeks ago, so it seems like forever ago, but I might have made the cookies. And then I watched 90 Day Happily Ever After, and then I also watched Smothered, which Smothered, I don't know, I feel like I'm like starting to get a little bit over, but also like it's just like a guilty pleasure watch, because I'm just like, what is even actually going on? But I'm here, I'm still watching it. I think it's because I don't honestly have a lot of TV shows. I was like looking through the list of the shows that I watch, and I was like, yeah, there's not a lot left. A lot of the shows that I watched for like years have ended, or I gave up on. So I need more TV shows to watch. I feel like if you guys watch my Plan With Me's, you know what I watch. Currently, I'm watching Handmaid's Tale, which I'm on season 4, episode 2. I'm currently using it as my treadmill show, so I'm only gonna watch it when I'm on the treadmill. So it might take me a minute to catch up, even though there's only a couple more episodes, until I'm like caught up, like live, I guess. But other than that, I don't really have anything. I think the next thing that I watch that's coming back on is Riverdale. That's not like reality TV. So, and even Riverdale, is Riverdale ending? I feel like it should be soon. So we will see. On Wednesday, I was up really early, and then I worked in bed on all of those kits. And Bennett, I think he was watching probably Secret Life of Pets at this time. So we probably watched that and just cuddled while I worked. And then I took the boys outside for a little bit because it wasn't super hot. Then I had Wendy's probably for dinner. I'm always so burpy whenever I do these voiceovers. Then Nick and I watched Luca. We had been meaning to watch it for a while, and I thought it was super cute. It was pretty funny. And then we went to bed early this night, which was nice because I had woken up early this day. And I love the way that I marked Luca with the Once More With Love freebie sticker. It's just super, super cute. And then on Thursday, again, I worked in bed. Bennett was just cuddling, probably watching Secret Life of Pets again. And then I went and got my nails done, which I actually really need to do. They're like, I just like am so lazy. Something about spending an hour at a nail salon is just like not what I want to do. But my nails are so busted from like unpacking, but I just like don't feel like going. I'm just like been so tired the past week or so for no reason. I haven't been doing anything crazy, but it's just like I feel like the tired is like back in full force, and I'm just like, I don't want to go. But I just feel like for videos, if my nails look busted, which they do in this video right now, which you're looking at, they look pretty rough. They look worse now. I feel like my nails should look semi-presentable, and whenever they're not done, they don't look presentable. Some people, I feel like they could pull it off so well, but me, I just look a wreck. So on Thursday, I worked, or did I say that? Oh, no, yeah. Where were we talking about this? I went and got my nails done this day, and then I went to Target afterwards because I haven't been to Target in a while. Actually, at this point, I think that might have been the last time I went to Target, because I don't remember going to Target after, unless we do Target pickup orders sometimes for things that Amazon Fresh doesn't have, or if like we don't have a $35 order, like if we just need like milk, we'll just do a Target pickup because it's free, and then we just like pull up to the spot and they just pop it in the trunk. But this was a big Target day for me. I was just like in the mood to shop. I got the boys some new toys, which normally like throughout the year, except for like on holidays where you gift people stuff like Christmas and birthdays, we try not to buy them a lot of different like new stuff. Unless it's like books, or if I do take Bennett to Target, I'll let him pick out like one of the mystery minifigures, or I'll try and steer him to something cheap. Or if he's being like really, really good, like he's had a good week, he'll pick out like a surprise, the 5 surprise things, because he loves playing with those in his Barbie dream house. But like a lot of the surprise stuff is trash and like he just doesn't play with, but that he like loves like stocking it up. But anyways, I got them some toys this day, and he was so pumped. Got like some new kinetic sand stuff, which he loves kinetic sand. That's probably like his favorite like outdoor, like we only keep it outside because it's not messy, but it's not clean, if you know what I mean. So he plays with that outside, but he was super hype about that. And then I got some like food items and probably like clothing items. Not for me, because I feel like I mentioned this before. I feel like Target's like women's clothing this season was just kind of garbage. I was just like not into it. But I'm like kind of a basics person. Like I just want some good like t-shirts and like that I can wear with like yoga biker short type situation. Like that's all I need for summer. I've found out that when unpacking my closet, that I actually have way more winter attire, which doesn't make a ton of sense because I live in Texas and it's only winter. Like I only wear winter clothes for like 2-3 months. The rest of the year, even when it gets cooler, I'll wear like biker shorts and like a long sleeve, which I don't think is like necessarily winter, or I'll wear like what I wear right now with like a cardigan. But I have way more winter clothes, which just makes no sense. But anyways, I digress. So I gave Bennett and Theo the new toys. I think I got Theo, Theo loves those connectimals, like where they like connect and talk to each other. He thinks they're hilarious. And I think we have 3 now, and it's just, honestly didn't think it would be that like big of a hit in my house, but connectimals are where it's at. I think that's what they're called. Is it by Fisher Price maybe? I don't know, but if you go into the store, it's kind of creepy because they all like talk to each other. But in my house, it's also creepy because some are upstairs, some are downstairs, and they still talk to each other. If you know, you know. Then we decided to book a Disney Wish trip, which is the new cruise ship, which looks so cool. We booked one in like late next year, so hopefully everything kind of simmers down by then. But we are excited. That'll probably be our first vacation, like the end of next year. I can't see us really doing much prior, but I have something to look forward to. And I feel like that's nice sometimes, is to have something, even if it's in the far distance, something just to be like, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a good trip. And then I took the boys outside again and just played with them outside. And then for dinner this night, I think Nick's parents were over this day too, because I think it was just Nick's dad. I think he was doing more stuff. I don't remember what he was doing, like hanging things or working on closets. He might have been working on the boys' closets. I think that's what it was actually. Yeah, it was. So I made like steak, baked potato, and Brussels sprouts. Nick and Nick's dad are big on like meat and potato and like vegetable, because they have to, kind of people. So I made that instead of what I had planned for dinner. And then Nick's dad just stayed and ate with us. And then I had a bath with Bennett. He loves baths and bath bombs. He's like a bath addict. And then I watched Handmaid's Tale, which I think that, is that the, yeah. Is that the night that I started watching it? Yes, I started watching it. So I marked it with a sparkly box because that was like, I don't know, I haven't started a new show in a really long time. And I was like pretty hyped on it for at least like the first season and a half. I was pretty into it. Now I'm just like, I just want to know what happens. And I'm just like ready, but no spoilers, please. So then on Friday, I played with the boys outside. I think this week it was just like really nice like weather as far as like temperature wise, because we went outside a lot. And then my father-in-law finished their closets. We were going to get their closets done by like a company, and I feel like the quote was just like outlandish. And then my father-in-law, I mean, because the prices of lumber were so high, it was more expensive than it should have been. But I think it was like a fifth of the price or a sixth of the price for him to do it. So he did it, and they look so good, and they're beautiful, and I'm just so thankful. So he finished those this day, and then me and Bennett just hung out for a little bit. And then this day I decided to tackle my spice drawer, which consisted of putting all of the spices in new containers, which sometimes feels a little bit weird and like a little ridiculous, but it is so much easier to find spices when they're all labeled and like you can see how much is left in them. You're not going to be surprised whenever one runs out. I don't know. It's weird doing things like that, but it's just a satisfying experience that makes life easier. So I did that, and then I watched YouTube in bed the rest of the night after everyone went to bed. So on Saturday, I put in that I didn't feel good, and then I took a really long shower, and I did my hair, I did my makeup, I blow dried, you know what I'm talking about, my hair. And I haven't done that in probably like 2+ years. So that was really fun. My hair actually looked real cute. And I remember texting Brie and being like, why can't my hair look like this always? And she's like, you have to put in that effort. And I'm like, it's not gonna happen. And then I also did my makeup this day, which was wild. And then we had to stop at the house on the way to our date. We decided to go to Uchiko, which this was the first time that we had Uchiko that wasn't to go since probably 2019, which is wild. But we've had it a ton to go. I just love their to-go situation. I think they still offer to go, but for us to drive down there to eat it to go is just kind of long now. But I love Uchiko so much. For a long time, my favorite thing at Uchiko was like hot rocks, which is like basically a hot rock that you make meat on. Or they used to have it, I think it was at Uchi, which they have like Uchi in Miami and I think maybe Denver now, and also Houston. I don't know where else, but they used to have this roll that had like beef in it. But now my favorite thing at Uchiko is the veggie roll. And it's just chef's choice, so they switch it up. But it also always has like a kind of a base of the same. But oh my goodness gracious, the veggie rolls from Uchiko, I could just eat veggie rolls all day long. Like it doesn't like, and everything I get besides the hot rock is all vegetables, and I just love vegetables, especially right now. But a veggie roll, I'm like salivating. I could eat like 16 veggie rolls, not really, probably like 3. Oh gosh, my belly would feel so good afterwards too. So it's so good. And then I put in WTF because I got some mind-blowing information, nothing to do with me. But I just was like, I feel like 2 times in the past 2 months, somebody has told me something and I'm just like, what are we talking about right now? This is left field. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to comprehend anything anymore. So I wanted to put that in, and I don't know what it means, but that was just wild. And then we cuddled in bed, Nick and I, and we watched Jersey Shore, and it was so funny because Nick always complains because in Jersey Shore, they always have Burger King ads. And I don't really care about ads. Like, everyone get your dollar, like, do whatever you gotta do. But Nick always complains about them unless they're in his videos. He watches like Linus Tech Tips, and there's always an ad, and it's in the beginning, and it's like 30 seconds, and he's like, yeah, but they're not like integrating it. And I'm like, I'd rather the ad be integrated and like watching like Aspen and Parker and watch them like make a HelloFresh meal. I'd rather do that than watch the ad for underwear on Linus's videos. But anyways, that's a story for a different day. But he always complains about the Burger King ads. He thinks that they're just like ridiculous. But it was funny because this night the Burger King part came on, and I was like looking at Nick, and he's like, I'm hungry for Burger King. I'm like, dude, me too. So we actually got Burger King like delivered to us, which I think is the only thing that I have gotten delivered to myself in probably like a year and a half. Nick gets like Jimmy John's, like whenever I'm not hungry and I just like eat like a leftover something, Nick will order like Jimmy John's delivered, but we got Burger King delivered, and it was funny because he's always complaining about the ads, but they worked. They worked. Burger King's it. I love Whopper Juniors. No cheese, because that's not for me on a Whopper Junior. But I love Whopper Juniors. Something about them. I love onion. I love like small, teeny tiny burgers. Nick doesn't get it, but it's a thing. I love it. And I really like their french fries with ranch, but like their french fries with anything else are trash. So there's that as well. Then on Sunday, I made big breakfast, which is basically like just a breakfast casserole in a skillet, but it's like my favorite thing to eat for breakfast. You make some toast with it. It's mostly a hit. Bennett like doesn't love his food being mixed together, but like if he's like kind of preoccupied, he'll eat it. So it's a little bit tricky, but he does like it. He just doesn't like looking at it, but it's a good one. And then Bennett got a box from, I don't know what it's called. It's not the Sago Mini one, which is my preferred subscription box for him. It's like a different one that I was trying out, but I don't love as much. So Kiwi Crate, I think it was. I don't love it as much, but I think he had like one left on like whatever I purchased for him. And it was a dino box, and we did that. It was actually a pretty good one compared to the previous ones that we've had. And then I also made chicken, like the dino chicken nuggets and fries, like in the air fryer, kind of because we're having like a dino day. And then I ordered some baby clothes this day, along with some regular boy clothes, like big boy clothes, I guess. And then it was Nick's mom's birthday, so I went ahead and put that in. And we went over to their house, and they made homemade orange chicken. It was a little bit too orange-y, but other than that, it was actually pretty good. So we had that and fried rice, and it was pretty yummy. And I brought a bunch of fried rice home because I do love fried rice quite a bit. And then we watched 90 Day Happily Ever After. We also watched Handmaid's Tale. This was whenever Nick was still watching it with me. I think he made it like 2 weeks before I was like, please let me watch this by myself. You're so slow. And then I put in that I was mad at Nick, which I feel like I haven't put that in a while. But this time I was actually like pretty mad. Not like mad enough to like care about it the next day, but I was frustrated this night. Let me just tell you, I was a little annoyed. But that is everything for this week. I used all of the little deco section of the Crust Press foil bundle and sprinkled that everywhere. I think it turned out super, super cute. This is what I have left of the foil bundle and the character stickers that I pulled, as well as the kit. I think it turned out really, really cute. I don't know how I'm going to top this for Pride next year. I have to come up with some kind of idea, put my head together with Jess and try and figure it out. But I hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!